Ladies and gentlemen, General Greene, God bless you. Massive strikes are planned on Iran. Massive strikes. There's intelligence gathering occurring right now. And I'm expecting an imminent, massive move by our president, Donald John Trump. God bless you. Thank you for sharing. I've had thousands of new followers on X. My video yesterday went super viral, crushing near 300,000 plus views. Thanks to you, we are going viral all across the internet. The US dollar collapse is official. The US dollar is dead. Massive volatility, gold, silver continue to skyrocket, and now the water is beginning to shift. We're going to talk about Bitcoin and crypto and, of course, what the deep state elites are doing to buy this stuff super cheap. We are about to enter a massive super cycle pump in Bitcoin and crypto during the reset and the emergency declaration event that Donald Trump will declare, moving the United States government off the petrodollar into a U.S. technological stablecoin equivalent. But first, like and share, and God bless the United States of America. Let's break this down, folks. Let me explain to you the truth behind this epic surge in gold and silver. The insiders and the deep state and the central banks are pumping their own bags because it's been revealed to them the exact strike plan of the United States and Donald Trump. Yes, the exact simulated strike plan has been revealed to the oligarchs and the sovereigns and the central banks. And they are front-running the reset and the inevitable technological shift into the new system. So, what is happening now? Preparation in the Middle East. The U.S., with its Abraham USS Lincoln, gathering intelligence via satellites, drones, cyber operations. A cyber event is likely before they begin their strikes. Sanctions, diplomatic isolation continues to intensify. We see UN, NATO rattled. So what I am expecting is a massive barrage of cruise missiles, Tomahawks from American submarines and ships, stealth aircraft, F-35s, B-2 BOMBs, targeting key sites, nuclear proliferation if a deal cannot be sealed, if a deal cannot be made. Pray that Donald Trump, through the art of the deal, can make a deal, because if not, as he has been quoted, it will be massive destruction. There will be thousands of casualties, God forbid. Nuclear facilities like Natanz, Fordow, and Bushehr to set back their enrichment programs a century. Ballistic missile silos will be targeted, launch sites, command centers of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard. Air defenses, S-300, 400 systems, radar installations to establish air superiority. And keep in mind that they will bring through a cyberkinetic event down the grid first before the attack. Now, we know that Iran will respond asymmetrically, as we've seen in the past with its Stuxnet, right? Can't say the word. So cyber operations also targeting low-hanging fruit, which is why Donald Trump is clearing out, hardening our bases in the Middle East. Israel is clearing out, hardening its dome, its Iron Dome, getting ready for retaliation, getting ready for thousands of missiles headed its way. What we need to pray is that this doesn't boil out of control. It doesn't boil into a larger regional kickoff World War III conflict, which would be a worst case scenario. Initial strikes again will involve, I believe, over 1,000 missiles and sorties, with U.S. losses minimal due to standoff weapons. Iranian military casualties, I believe, could reach in the thousands, with, pray against it, civilian casualties, depending on what is hit and if urban areas experience the fallout. So, Iran's immediate retaliation would be to activate its axis of resistance network. This would include proxy militias like Hezbollah in Lebanon. This is why Israel has been BOMBing them in recent days. Houthis in Yemen. A PMF in Iraq would launch rockets at U.S. bases. Al-Assad in Iraq and its allies, continued missile barrages. Again, Iran possesses an arsenal of over 3,000 ballistic missiles and variants. Cyber, kinetic, asymmetric attacks. Again, this is why I'm telling you to stay prepped, okay? Because one of the easiest things that also play into the cabal's plan for the U.S. dollar collapse and the reset to bring down our banks, to collapse the U.S. financial infrastructure and bank runs and capital controls, which they've already have planned, and then blame it on Iran. It's a perfect setup. So understand this. If there's some kind of cyberkinetic event bringing down the banking system and it's blamed on Iran, you know the truth because you heard it here first. Another reason to exit the banks. Exit the banks now. Get into real assets. Gold and silver are screaming higher. Real assets, commodities, platinum, palladium, copper screaming higher. Why? The deep state insiders are preparing for freaking World War freaking 3, baby! Do you understand? World War 3. So again, how do you prepare for this? You've got to get your money out of the banks into real assets. You need sovereign communities. The U.S. government resetting into a stablecoin dollar equivalent, of course, is secretly buying Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies like XR freaking P, Ethereum, Litecoin, and others as a part of its strategic national sovereign reserve. This is happening now off the books. It's all in secret, just like they were secretly buying gold and silver all these years in secret off the books. Just like they artificially suppressed through negative derivative short selling gold and silver all those years through direct racketeering and financial engineering and manipulation. They're doing the same thing now. They're holding the price down of Bitcoin, which is why I'm telling you to buy it now. You want to enter now. We are entering massive capitulation. We are entering world war, the rise of the East and Western hemispheres, integration with Greenland, Canada, Mexico. We've seen recent events in Venezuela, confiscation of billions of dollars of their Bitcoin, and Donald Trump sits on the precipice of either the art of the deal in a last-minute Hail Mary pass, which is the ideal situation, which would be successful negotiations and disarmament, or a breach of trust, and what I believe is far more likely an imminent attack. Again, regime change, resetting the order into the new one. There's no other reason gold and silver would be pumping to these catastrophic levels. It's like cheering as your ambulance is taking you to the hospital. And that's what people don't understand. Cheering as gold rises while the world frickin' burns. That's the equivalent. You're cheering. Your hospital run. These are warning indicators. And again, they're typically lagging, which means the deep state already knows what's being played out and where all this is headed. Exit the banks, folks. Like and share. I will keep you posted. I am your freaking general, serving all of you, tuning in, and Jesus Christ, the King, here at the Digital Noah's Ark. Deck 2's launch imminent. Call, text my father at 808-442-2934. That's 808-442-2934. Call, text Papa John and RSVP to get in. Launch day is imminent. And 2026 is, hoorah, the new 1776. And this is a message to share everywhere and stay prepared and vigilant and get on offense to 1000X in 2026.